Hello everyone, and thank you for coming back to my kitchen, my home. Together we are doing a saving money, environment-friendly cooking way using the Magic Cookbox. Before we start, I would like to tell you about a new thing that I started to do in this year in the house to saving not only money, because I tell you I'm saving money for that, doing that, but also it's friendly environment as well. It's the bar soap. Do you remember this? Well, we're using a lot when we were a child. I remember clearly to use a lot when I was a child. But we start to use this more because the kids or because it's easy. But what happened? I spent quite a lot, I would say, every month buying this, and sometimes the kids they are no make use properly about the liquid one. So after the COVID, I started using this bar of soap. That is friendly environment. Why? Because I reduce a lot. I noticed that I reduce a lot the amount of plastic I'm throwing away, and this lasts longer. We using. I have the other one as well because not always the kids they are keen to use the bar, but the other we can do that. We are familiar with that and we can use perfectly well. The only thing remember, after you wash your hands, rinse properly like that. I will clean my hands now before to start. Rinse well and put ready for the next person to use. As you see, it's in a net container that is perfect to drain. So you find something that make drain the soap well, it's perfectly fine. It lasts quite long. I buy the one that has no perfume because I think it's more friendly with my skin and I like to look after my skin. And today we are going to prepare the green rice, I tell you, with chicken. Yeah, I'll put already the saucepan with the oil there. Yeah, so I will add it now the chicken because it's already warm. We will stock at the bottom there. Don't worry about that because we want to fry a little. I will put the lips there and turn down the heat. Now we can chat about the rest of the ingredients. This rice is green because we use coriander. This coriander was in my freezer. I liquidized, I have explained you in other video, and I kept when I need. And today we will use. We got a half cup of tomatoes, a good size of onion cut and chop. Here we got the corn, beans. You can use peas, any bean you want, and available use. This is frozen from the shop. You can use from tin or fresh. If you go fresh, you are blessing. Use. For seasoning, we got garlic, we got salt, we got cumin, paprika, pepper, and soya sauce. Look a lot, but it's worth it, and I like it. If you have no one of there, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. But if you have this group of, I would say for seasonate, will be excellent. We will turn around. It is a stock at the bottom, don't worry about that. Turn around. Like that. Don't worry for that thing is a little at the bottom is stick there. We want to fry just all around before we added the rest of the ingredients. It's in the low heat because it's not will be burned quick, and we don't want to that. We got the rice. you know, the white and integral one I mix here, and we use from that 2 cup. For 4 people is more than enough, 2 cup for me. If you go more family, obviously use as your normal measuring or quantity of rice that you need. Today I prepare with chicken, but you can prepare as well with beef. You can prepare with pork. It doesn't matter. Will be a variation of this dish, and will be lovely as well. Yeah, so it should be okay there. Why I fry? Because the fry in this dish may taste nice the moment you eat the chicken. So after that, we'll finish to cook with the rice in the magic cooker. I will turn a little high now because we are ready to add it other ingredients. When I start to lose the heat, I increase more, so I keep frying on cooking. Don't forget, friends, to send this video to people that you know, maybe they know other people that could be in it. Especially they live in other countries or countries they are in great necessity. Because although the video is in English, in the first video I show how to make the box, and after that it's easier for the people maybe to start to use their own dishes with their own ingredients to that. Now, so don't forget to share. I regret I didn't do this video before, because I use this method for probably 15 years now, and it was great help for me. I'm doing that basically automatically. I'm not thinking too much. I don't bother to be worried about if I make a mistake, because I'm more familiar over the years with this way of cooking, and it's great. I put 2 cups of water there, and now I move. We start to add the rest of the ingredients. 1 big teaspoon of cumin, or cumin, the people say. A big one of paprika. Pepper. If you got kids, you don't want to feel the chili and the food, don't put the pepper, or just about. From this is like a 3 small teaspoons of salt. My soya sauce, and I love that, make a color and taste. And a big teaspoon of garlic there. Yeah. Now we move around, and now it's time to put the rest ingredients. How is a low heat? You see, it's not burn. Yeah. So you put the beans and sweet corn, the onions. The onions you could put with the chicken and fry a little. But it's not the end of the world you put in now. Now the tomato. And it's time for the liquids. We go 1 cup of coriander. So you need to thinking that in the moment you put the water, reduce half of cup of water, because already you added water to this dish. I put a little higher the heat. And now we're going for water. Here from my flask So we will put, if we got 2 cups of rice, we will 4 cups of water. Already I got 1 in the rice. Oh, sorry, forget it. I'll measure it here. So don't worry, it's a little more or less the water. 2, 3. And you know there are water already there with the coriander. The smell is coming out from the coriander. It's a lovely, lovely, gorgeous plant. It's one of my favorites probably when I do food. At this point, just a little, I will test the liquid to check if the salt is fine. Yeah. Already, we don't need much. So you want to increase the flavor, then I don't need. At the moment, it's fine for me. You can add it 1 cube, but cube of beef or chicken or vegetable cube to increase the seasoning. But for me, it's perfectly fine. If you see, we left that to boiling now, and when it's boiling, we will put the sun clock. So we will wait until it's boiling. It's boiling now, as you see, the steam is coming. So we turn the timer, 4 minutes there. How we cook at the beginning, if we fry a little the chicken, and in all the process we pass 1-2 minutes more. So that is will be added to the cooking time of the meat. Yeah, and then we will put in the magic cooker for hour or more, minimum 1 hour, please. 1 hour and a half is perfectly, is the ideal. Yeah, so we are going to put in the magic cooker in a minute this, and then after we left in the magic cooker, we will doing something more, and we're doing this time a drink with quinoa or quinoa, they call. The proper pronunciation for us in Latin America, because this seed is from Latin America, is quinoa. Yeah, so we prepare after this the drink. It's nearly 4 minutes. The heat I reduce to medium and then a little lower to keep boiling, and it's done. Now I will turn the heat off. Keep the lid in place and then transfer to the magic cooker. I will put in this side, this area of the box, because I want to use the other for my drink. That's it. Now it's there, and we will use this size for the juice. We will see you in a minute. Let me be ready for the juice. In addition today, as I told you before, we will be doing a drink. This drink is made of quinoa. This quinoa, or quinoa, they say in English, is a seed. This is coming from South America. It's a wonderful food, food. What I tell you about this is, if you are intolerant to the gluten, this is free gluten, so you can use perfectly well. It's richer in nutrients than the rice and couscous. It's a high proteinic product, had a calcium, magnesium, iron. They had a lot of goodness in that, and you can check online about that if you want to know more about this product. It's not really expensive, and you can do a lot. And you can use casseroles, you can add it and mix with rice, as I did with the wheat, if you remember in one of the videos. And it's incredible product, very versatile, you can use a lot. And we put the heat now, because it's not the time we will go. It's there. For today, we got an apple, whole apple. I put the apple in big pieces, doesn't matter, because we blend at the end, and the cone of the apple is there. Yeah, I added maybe 3 or 4 cloves, that's okay. I have no cinnamon stick today, so I will add it in powder. Yeah, I will add a half a cup, a small cup, please, a small cup of quinoa. Yeah, so to my thing. About 1,200 milliliters water, and it's fine for me. If you want to have a 4 big glass of juice for adults. Yes, it. And now add it more heat here. I not added the sugar here. I added always at the end. Yeah. So we will left to boiling, and then we will use the timer as usual 4 minutes, and then go to the magic cooker. As you see, it's very straightforward and easy to do. We will wait until the 4 minutes before going to the magic cooker. It's boiling. Don't worry, you see the bubble is coming a little there. Leave it like that. Put just in the minimum. It is too much with the water is dropping. Change to the little one. The heat, the slow, and I will do now. Okay, I don't want to lose any of the goodness of my drink. So I change to the little one. It's still boiling there. And my timer is still running. So when it's 4 minutes, we will put in the magic cooker. It's nearly the 4 minutes there. And the magic cooker, this drink can be for 45 minutes, really. It's very soft product. We turn off the heat now. Keep the lid there. And try to not expose the other saucepan too much, because we will lose the power, the heat. And now I try to cover all around like that, and leave it there. So the rice will be ready by 1 o'clock, hour and a half I will left, and the drink I can take in an hour and finish to do it in the blender. So we see you there. It's been an hour and a half because I was busy doing other stuff. So we do the drink first. But I tell you, the quinoa drink is not necessary to be long in the magic cooker. You can do it less than that. Yeah. If you had not too much quinoa and you had maybe a quarter cup, don't worry, it's still using. Because the goodness of the quinoa will be there, no? So I will use now the blender. The only part I will throw away is the corn, the center of the apple. The only part I don't need. Yeah, all the rest completely with the skin I will reblend. I will use part of this because just that. As you see, it's quite very rich. You can put more hot water if you want here to have more cup of glass of drink. Yeah, I will do part of this only to show you, just for the video purpose. Yeah, I will try now the drink. Just maybe a half of teaspoon of sugar. Doesn't need more sugar here, really. And now with other half of spoon, spoon and the other one. No, we don't need more really, because it's quite nice like that. I'll put in the machine. I will make a little noise. Yeah, and we blend. need to blend for about a minute until you don't see more part of the food or the quinoa. The particles, we say, they are very small. It's warm now, and it's lovely with this warm, this drink and warm. The drink is there, yeah. I liquidize complete the whole apple and the gloves. For me, no problem at all to put the gloves and liquidize if you are doing very well. If you prefer taking away for the kids, taking away before you blend them and we'll be fine. This drink is lovely. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we put that ready for my food. Now the rice should be ready. I will be coming for that. We open now. This is there. Oh, the smell is so gorgeous. You know how. I will put the meat there. You see, the rice is perfectly cooked. It's nice. I got some vegetables at the top to put. You see the quantities here. Easily, you can feed 6 people here, really. My family is a hungry family, so normally I'm doing a lot. So the food is ready. The rice is gorgeous, good looking, very tasteful with food, with the vegetables and everything there. And your drink, you got your new drink that is quinoa. If you remember, we did the other drink with apple. Basically, it's the same. Cinnamon, cloves. The only I added this time is the quinoa. Yeah, you a quarter of cup of quinoa. Do it. Use it. Yeah, and you see it's quite smooth. It's very smooth drink. If you go more than that, or you can use a half a cup, it's okay. I let you to choose. Other thing I want to tell you about the quinoa. The quinoa is so extraordinary food that it was chosen to be as one of the food for the astronauts in the space. So you want to encourage your children to have try a new product, which you can tell us there because it's true. It's so rich and good that really miss other calcium if they don't like the milk, because the quinoa has quite a good amount of calcium. So this is the food for today. Enjoy. I will say I will encourage you to do on your way as well. So we see you in our next video. Bye bye.